Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome to my channel. I am the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, and I give you guys those messages. See what you guys need to be aware of, to tap into the energy, all that good stuff, okay? We're gonna get into this message. Spirit, ancient ancestors, universe, source, thank you so much for guiding me and allowing me to receive the most accurate messages I can at this moment in time. Okay. Any evil, ill will, evil eye, negativity, attempts at destiny swapping, or energy siphoning, please return back to sender. I reclaim back all my energy and my essence that was taken or stolen from me without my consent. Alright, tap me into the current energy. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what is the current energy that you want me to tap into? Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, let's get into the message. 9 of Cups. Alrighty, off to a great start. Okay, so you guys are getting some sort of wish fulfillment coming in. Alright, I'm getting like your manifestations are rolling in. Alright, keep yourself motivated though, okay? There's this energy of like fulfillment. Yeah, there's this energy of something's gonna come towards you pretty quickly, okay? But I feel like you guys have to find a way to like really prioritize self-care right now, okay? If you guys are feeling like a lack of ambition or something, I feel like that is some energy that's kind of being thrown to you. All right, I'm getting like someone's trying to mess with your self-esteem, your solar plexus chakra right now, okay? Because they know that you're getting some sort of wish fulfillment and they want to kind of keep you in this energy of not achieving something here, all right? Because they don't want you to accept these manifestations coming in, all right? Yeah, 9 of Swords. Someone's very stressed out here. All right, you guys could be having sleepless nights, or you guys could just be having a lot of like waking up in the middle of the night. You're getting a lot of downloads here. Okay, but someone's very haunted here. Okay, they don't have access to this wish fulfillment that you guys are bringing into your life. Okay, this could have been someone who really have done you wrong in the past. Okay, they're mentally conflicted right now because they're really regretting their actions. Okay, someone could have done something thinking that they would get a wish fulfillment out of it, or thinking that their wishes would be granted from the divine, but I'm getting now this person's actually in major regret. Okay, they're feeling haunted, or they're having flashbacks here because they see that they're actually not receiving some sort of wish that they wanted. Okay, it's actually the other way around. You're receiving some sort of wish, like your manifestations are coming in, and this person's very much so stressed out by this. Okay, someone could be having insomnia. I also can be getting an energy that someone wants to come towards you because they see you as a wish fulfillment. Okay, but they're very stressed out. Okay, there's someone who's having a hard time sleeping at night. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, you got people watching you right now. They're very haunted because they did a lot of they made a lot of decisions I feel like they're regretting now. Okay, I'm getting selfish decisions. Someone could have made very much so selfish decisions. Yeah, 6 of Wands reversed. This is like a failed smear campaign. Okay, humiliation. Someone's feeling humiliated. They're not getting success and victory in something here. All right, trying to break up a union, or trying to break up your connection to the divine or something like that, or trying to keep you in an energy of loss. Okay, someone wanted you to be seen as like I'm getting like humiliation ritual. Someone could have been trying to humiliate you or make you seem like you guys aren't going to receive something, you're not going to win. They didn't want you to reach a finish line for something here, but you're being seen as a victor, and someone's being haunted by this. Okay, someone's having sleepless nights knowing that you guys are going to receive something that is yours. Okay, thank you. Yeah, all right, there's a lot of clarity coming through. A lot of people are getting also messages in their sleep as well. All right, when they wake up, a lot of people are thinking about you right now, especially like in their dreams and stuff. Okay, because the divine's really putting an energy onto people like that. If they tried to humiliate you in the past, they tried to do a smear campaign on you. A lot of them are feeling haunted because you are receiving like divine favor. Okay, the blessings are being bestowed upon you. Okay, and it's like clear as day. Like there's a lot of like clarity and insight here, breakthroughs here. Okay, a lot of people are waking up in the middle of the night with hot flashes, like sweats, being like, wow, I really did this to a divine chosen one. Okay, that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, Hangman. Yeah, okay, I feel like a lot of people are seeing you from a new perspective here. All right, a lot of people are getting into more of like a spiritual awakening to themselves. I feel like you're awakening a lot of people as well. Okay, a lot of people's own selfish desires. Okay, a lot of people's self-imposed imprisonments of their mind. Okay, I feel like you're like awakening a lot within people here. And this is building some sort of like wealth, some sort of legacy, some sort of impact here. Okay, I feel like you are receiving an inheritance of some kind. Okay, and someone could also be very much so stressed out that they're not receiving this, or they're not succeeding in trying to keep you away from this. Okay, keep you away from your 10 of Pentacles energy. Okay, but I am seeing prosperity coming in. Okay, you're receiving some sort of like long-lasting fulfillment here. Okay, this is something that I feel like is going to help you for generations. Okay, yeah, this is something I feel like is really showing up in people's lives. Okay, like people are really getting like nudges and downloads. All right, that what they did in the past is very much so causing them to be in a state of stress, worry, anxiety. Okay, the Nine of Swords energy you don't want to be in, right besides the Six of Wands reverse. This is people who really feel humiliated. Okay, they laughed at you and I feel like now they need your help, or they feel like they're feeling humiliated. I feel like you're it's almost like their ancestors are like not working with them, or if they were doing some sort of magic or some sort of energy work to you, I feel like a lot of them are being haunted because it's like it's not succeeding in any way. Okay, you're not in any way being seen as someone who is not victorious in something here. Okay, this is what someone was wanting. This is the energy that was being thrown at you here. Okay, if anything, people see that you're getting your wishes fulfilled, you're very happy, your manifestations are coming in, and there's just a lot of remorsefulness towards wanting to see you fail. Okay, preying on your downfall. All right, you had a lot of energies that were really trying to prey on your downfall, and I feel like Spirit is coming through and telling them like, no, this is chosen one and they're going to get their wishes fulfilled. Yeah, people could have tried to manipulate you, impersonate you. All right, people who were trying to do candle magic on you guys. All right, someone wanted to impersonate you, or these are energies of like trickster spirits, impersonators. Okay, trying to impersonate your like blueprint. All right, they're being seen for who they are. Okay, yeah, these emotional manipulators trying to emotionally manipulate you guys, or emotionally manipulate a situation here to do some sort of fraud in your name here. All right, clarify Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is the Nine of Swords energy. All right, these people, yeah, they did not adhere to the warning signs here. Okay, people could be receiving now they're receiving downloads here. They're very much so scared. Okay, this is an energy of being scared here of what's to come for them here, for trying to bind your energy, trying to bind your resources, and trying to impersonate you guys. Okay. Clarify Nine of Cups. Okay, yeah. All right, you could be receiving some sort of wish fulfillment that includes a friend, okay, or something here. Or I feel like people are noticing like you were their wish fulfillment all along. You were the best friend that they could ever have. You were a confidant. You were an ally. You were someone who had their back, okay, but they didn't have your back. Yeah, you're the collective energy. All right, these people are stressed out and they're worried because they know that they were playing mind games with someone who's a collective energy. All right, yeah, trying to steal. All right, trying to thieve. They don't have honor amongst themselves. This is why they're getting divine punishment. Okay, what they did to a chosen one, like it was an abomination. Okay, and the fact that you were such a good friend also is haunting these people because they're recognizing what they did wasn't even like you didn't deserve any of that. It's what I'm getting here. All right, yeah, whatever they try to steal from you, someone is definitely going a little bit mad. Okay, I feel like someone is they're overdoing this beauty spells, these ugly spells. They could be trying to like, in order to like save their reputation, they could be trying to like create some sort of facade here. Okay, some sort of energy of trying to make it seem like you guys are unhinged or whatever, but you're getting wish fulfillment. So, or people are noticing like you guys are some sort of wish fulfillment here. Okay, yeah, unconditional love, exactly. Like who wouldn't want to have a friend who always has your back, who's unconditionally loving, who won't betray you, won't try to do you dirty. You're just like a really good person to have in your corner. Okay, definitely. Okay, and you're also like some sort of divine guide. Okay, you guide others, you help other people, you give people insight. Like people who are so smug and so selfish, thinking that they would always have access to your energy, are really stressed out now because they're realizing they didn't give you justice. They didn't prove that they would be people in your life that would deserve your energy, your time, whatever. Okay, and these people are really stressed out because they have been trying to run amok. Okay, with the Six of Wands reverse energy. Okay, but the divine is clearing that out. Okay, there's like vindication. Divine's clearing your name. Yeah, getting exposed for who they really are. All right, as liars. Okay, yeah, I'm getting like closed book, closed chapter. All right, these people are getting exposed here for who they really are. Okay, you're being seen as someone who's very unconditionally loving. Like you would have gave your shirt off your back to someone else who was in need. Like you guys are actually very good people, and someone's being exposed for doing something here, whether it was lying on you, smear campaigning you, parading around as if you're someone who you're not. Okay, yeah, someone was trying to commit fraud. all right, because they're being bribed here. All right, so there's a lot of people being bribed, okay, maybe in devil energy, being bribed that they would receive some sort of incentive, some sort of fortune, some sort of good luck by doing this to you. Maybe there was this energy of, since they were still lingering in your energetic presence, or you guys were still lingering in their energetic presence, that they were receiving things by doing this to you, okay, not knowing that the devil was all over that, and they were receiving like fool's gold, okay? They were receiving gifts, incentives, whatever, hurting the collective, saying things in the collective, not knowing that they were going to be soon to be revealed, okay? The divine was going to bring a huge illumination to this, okay? Whether in due time, okay? This was going to be either, yeah, this could have lasted for a couple years, more than a couple years, like whatever this is. Like, I feel like this is something here that I definitely think had to really, had to like fully play out in order for your manifestations to be as grand as they're supposed to be, okay? Clarify, 9 of Swords. Yeah, so these are people facing scarcity right now, okay? They're facing a lot of lack, poverty, struggle. All right, I'm getting a lot of mental here. A lot of these people are mentally very conflicted with themselves, having sleepless nights, okay? Not knowing where they're going to turn, not knowing who they're going to be able to have around them, okay? This could be people who really, like, they really effed it up with you, and I feel like they're losing a lot of friendships because of this. All right, a lot of it had to do with insecurity, okay? Insecurity over who you are, okay? Insecurity over how good of a friend you could have been, because I'm really getting that. Like, you're a wish fulfillment in a lot of ways. Like, you are literally a friend who people should always treat correctly, all right? Because you never do anyone wrong, and you're always there for them, okay? But I feel like there's people here who really had it out for you, all right? And they're feeling a lot of scarcity. They're feeling the divine punishment upon them. Yeah, all right, because these people were pretentious, okay? These people were insanely superficial. Maybe you didn't have the it's like you were hidden in plain sight. The divine was hiding you for a lesson, like a reason, a particular reason, because these people were always going to try to chase the next big thing, okay? Whatever they thought was shiny and new, whatever they thought was more important, more valuable, all right, in their eyes, because of what they can get right in the moment here, okay? Whether people have more money, more superficial attention, things like that. Like, these people were always looking to receive some sort of a external validation here, okay? I also feel like people were bragging about doing you wrong in some way, and this is why a lot of people are now like seeing clearly who these people are, and they're also feeling haunted about this. Their reputation is getting you know, all messed up here because of what they've been doing, all right, trying to put you in lack, okay? All right, yeah, these people are very much so lustful, okay? They're in an energy of wanting things right at the drop of a hat. They don't wait for their manifestations. They don't put the time in for their manifestations. They do things out of a lustful, greedy energy, okay? These people are they just only care about appearances. They probably don't even care about their own soul, about nourishing their own self. They probably don't even have a soul, honestly. These people are just probably empty vessels, just walking around, very pretentious, very much so like always thinking about ways that they can show out to other people, okay? But they're literally like losing themselves in the process here because they're trying so hard to obtain a certain expectation to other people, whether it's like obtaining a reputation, obtaining a certain lifestyle, obtaining a certain look. It's like these people are definitely facing a lot of scarcity, all right? Because they were acting in such a way that was so much, even like thinking they're above you, okay? Treating you as if like you're nothing, or treating you as if like, oh, whatever. Like the collectives, like they're, you know, I don't need them. When in reality, like you were literally like the secret sauce, you know? All right, clarify 6 of Wands, reverse. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're getting exposed here. All right, some copycat could be getting exposed for trying to steal your fortune or good luck or your abundance here, okay? They're failing at doing so, okay? Yeah, there's someone who's very, very diabolical. All right, whatever they tried to do to set you up here, all right, to gain your fortune and abundance, someone's very much so stressed out. All right, because they could have been bragging about this too. They could have been bragging about even like having your fortune, your abundance, saying that it was theirs or something like that. Like very much so like pretentious, thinking that they were walking around your energy and actually mistaking it for their own, while trying to make you seem like you're someone that you're not. Yeah, okay, this is an interference, yeah. So an interference is getting exposed here. Yeah, the game's over for them. Okay, so wow, they really feel this ending. Okay, I'm getting like 10 of Swords energy. All right, they're feeling a lot of endings happening for them. Okay, because they've been trying to intrude on your good fortune. They've been trying to be, they're a blessing blocker. So someone here who tried to smear your name here. All right, they wanted to get some sort of fortune out of interfering within your life, honestly. Yeah, wow, copycat. So this is a copycat. Okay, I feel like this is someone here who wanted to show others that they wanted like your energy. They wanted to be seen as the wish fulfillment, the friend who can always have people's back, the unconditionally loving friend. Like they literally wanted to wear your skin. Like this is someone who was definitely copying your energy. All right, wanting to wear your essence. Okay, mimicking everything you do. Ugh, just such a gross energy, honestly. Because how are you going to copy and mimic and literally be inspired by everything the collective does and then lie on them and project on them and say that they're this and that? And this is why this person's haunted, because they're the ones in scarcity. They're the ones who are lustful, greedy, trying to be seen as you. All right, not knowing the consequences that happen with being that pretentious. And I'm getting, they could have bragged about this as well. All right, bragged about doing you wrong, or bragged about trying to keep you stuck, or certain things like that, like trying to block your blessings, things of that sort. Like this person was definitely an interference in your life. All right, and that's being exposed. The divine is really shining a light on this copycat energy. All right, who's really the copycat? Who, they could even said you were copying them. Okay, they could even said you were trying to interfere in their life, you know, projecting all that they are onto you. All right, telling other people you're such a terrible person because you're always trying to interfere and block their blessings, and it's the other way around. Okay. Clarify Ace of Swords. Yeah, okay, this is clear. All right, the divine is really putting it into people's hearts that you guys were a gift in their life. All right, you guys were a true gift to them. All right, and this could be because they're receiving some sort of karma. All right, they're feeling humiliated here that they believed in lies about you. All right, yeah, it could be a Sagittarius. All right, a Sagittarius could be noticing this. All right. All right, our Sagittarius could be seeing that you're going to be receiving a gift here. Okay, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. All right, so it could be a fire sign and a earth sign here in the energy. All right, that could be noticing that you guys were a gift. Okay, you guys truly, like, you guys are really like authentic to who you are as well. And I feel like some people who really don't know themselves get very triggered by that. Okay, they want to project all of their insecurities, all the ways that they feel about themselves onto you guys, because a lot of times they really are flattered, or excuse me, they really are inspired and admire you, and it's flattering. But it also gets to a point where if they're going out of their way to try to ruin you, all right, because your light shines light on their demonic energy, on like their jealousy, they would try to do anything to destroy you. And it really goes that deep, and it's really fucked up, but fricked up, whatever. But you know, people will do what they want to do, because at the end of the day, you have free will. And if people think that they're going to get some sort of fortune out of treating people wrong, if that's their mentality, if that's their flawed way of thinking, then the divine is going to sooner or later shine a light on that. Okay, that's what's happening. All right, I'm getting like major divine intervention coming through. Okay, we have peace, harmony, and calm. Yeah, okay, so I feel like you guys, yeah, you're in an energy of really like meditating, okay, in harmony with yourself. Okay, you're achieving a lot of abundance here. Your inheritance is coming towards you guys here. Okay, we have a Taurus here. All right, who could have tried to yeah, I'm getting like a Taurus energy could have been very toxic. All right, maybe they were sent in to like try to like affect you in some way. Yeah, but they're saying that you're otherworldly. All right, you guys are not you're not like someone who is very worldly. You don't care about worldly desires. And I feel like this is how this person's getting exposed, because they're realizing like you guys were the real deal. Okay, you guys are actually spiritually sovereign. Okay, this person's not. They're tied to worldly matters. Okay, they want to be seen as the one who is collective energy. They want to be seen as someone who wants the validation, but that is all just a ruse. Like it's all just a plot, a ploy to look like you, to be like you. Like they want your anointing. Okay, they want the anointing that resides with you. All right, okay, let me get some 1919 on my timer. Yeah, exposure, heavy exposure happening, illumination. All right, so that's the sun in the tarot. All right, we have get curious about your psychic DNA. Your intuition is uniquely yours, yet partially inherited or influenced by your cultural background. This is your inheritance it's talking about. A portion of your intuitive makeup may run through your distant bloodlines. Ancestral mystical gifts are working through you right now. These psychic roots reach far beyond people who birthed or raised you. They're more connected to your soul DNA. So yeah, your soul DNA. It's like they wanted your divine blueprint. Okay, you're very psychic, you're very intuitive. All right, you could have a lot of ancestry of shamans, okay, in your lineage. All right, your soul DNA is very much so connected to your intuitive bloodline. All right, we have consult someone else. We all have intuitive blind spots. No single person can intuitively understand a situation from every angle. Gain fresh insights about old, stubborn, or frustrating issues by seeking advice from others with a sensitive intuition. Also seek out professionals with a practical experience and advanced knowledge specifically pertaining to an issue. Ask for help. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, if you guys are definitely dealing with like doubt within your intuition, or maybe you're seeing things from just more of like a one-sided perspective because you can't really look into someone else's the angle of someone else, how they're thinking about a situation. Maybe it's important to consult someone, maybe another intuitive, so that they could tell you and they could show you kind of a different side of their perspective, because, you know, we can see a lot of things through our perspective alone. And if people if you have an outside influence or something who can kind of help you understand a certain situation through a more clear lens, okay, that could be helpful. All right, we have choose the healing option. Connect with your energetic heart to intuit the healing option. You may need to set a tough love boundary or gleefully follow your bliss. Ask your sixth sense, what would love do? The healing option is the one most loving to yourself and others. Make compassion your North Star now. All right, so a lot of this has to do with following your North Node, okay? Being a compassionate person, not sending negativity out to the person who did this, okay? But really just using forgiveness, releasing, all right? Letting go, having closure for yourself, okay? We have align with the mentor. Yeah, something about, like, I feel like you guys are definitely meant to be connected to like some sort of like mentor, some sort of also very strong intuitive, all right? That's going to help you grow. All right, maybe you're getting tarot readings. Okay, maybe you're looking into tarot readings or something about your expansion. All right, you're aligning with like mentor energy, okay? We have your intuition will grow substantially through tapping the wisdom and skill set of someone further along in your psychic development. This card may also signal that you require more tools for navigating life as a sensitive person. Being mentored in any area may prove invaluable now. Mentors often appear in divine timing. Like I said, divine interventions at play, and divine timing is going to come in for you guys to have a mentor who's going to help you more along this journey, because maybe it's been more of like a solitude journey, more of like you being alone by yourself, or having to really kind of work through your intuition by yourself, navigating it through your own way. Okay, I feel like now you're going to have some sort of mentor, someone coming in here who's going to help you align more with your gifts, more with who you really are, your soul DNA. It's like, it's all divine timing, okay? It's all part of the divine plan, okay? I'm gonna leave that message here. Hopefully that message resonated with you guys. Let me know down in the comments below. If this message resonates, awesome, I love that. Also, if you want to book a personal, you guys can email me. The link will be in the description. If you want to know more about me or donate, link will be in the description. That is very much appreciated. Okay, and I will see you guys for the next video. Bye-bye.